Today continues on California 88 eastbound, then one left turn on Highway 206 just after crossing the Nevada state line. Today we'll have one final California mountain pass to summit in the Sierra Nevada mountain range before a well-deserved descent across the Nevada state line and into Carson City. For the geologists out there, the types of rock found in the Sierra Nevadas are batholith and igneous, and their age is Mesozoic.
Good morning. It's day 5, and it is Monday, May 20th. Good morning from a 25 degrees Cables Lake campground that we stealth camped in last night. I slept in my socks, my tights, my jersey, my arm sleeves, a down jacket, and a beanie cap, and I have a silk sleeping bag liner in my sleeping bag, and my sleeping bag, and I stayed relatively warm. My face that was exposed, and nose that would get cold. And we didn't get any visitors from any park rangers, thankfully, and we didn't get any visitors from any bears, which we're grateful for here at 7,800 feet.
This is what cycling at 28 degrees looks like. I hope there's not going to be too many more mornings like this. Although maybe I'll be wishing for these mornings when it's 98 and humid going through southern Kentucky. I can feel my fingertips again. That's nice.
While I'm personally summiting Carson Pass on a bicycle, this is where my path on the Western Express crosses with the Pacific Crest Trail at the Mice Trailhead in the El Dorado National Forest. I wish I could have met some of the hikers who start at the Mexico border and hike 2,650 miles all the way north to Canada's border in Washington.
This marks the point where I have crested the Sierra Nevadas, and I am at Carson Pass. Paul! I just arrived! Carson Pass, buddy! Paul made it to the top, got a bloody nose from it. My ears have popped in the past in a car going downhill really fast. But going down from Carson Pass, that was the first time my ears were popping big time on a bicycle. Wow. And now I'm frostbit in my extremities. And I gotta warm back up. It's warmed up to a balmy 40 degrees now. This is the second or third time we've stopped after Carson Pass simply to warm our hands. I can't keep my hands warm enough to maneuver on the brakes. I wouldn't mind going uphill in this temperature, but going downhill, oh my, I'm dealing with chattering teeth. Wow. I'm happy to be climbing. It's not much of an incline, it's pretty easy, but at least I'm pedaling, moving my body, and keeping it warm. Going downhill and coasting on those high grades, oh, you just can't keep your body warm. Yeah! We finished California! Oh, Nevada is beautiful so far. Look at these, I mean, we have snow-capped mountains.
The elevation profile in the Silver State is so unique. The state is filled with dozens of these north to south ranges, and there's no way to avoid these crossing west to east. Bicyclists explain Nevada as an unending pattern of long climbs and long descents.
We did our first stop at a stranger's house for water. Saw him in the front yard, gave a yell up, "Hey, could we fill up our water bottles?" He was so kind, and he's a cyclist too, and was really impressed with our ride. He said, "I want to get down on my knees and say I'm not worthy," to me and Paul. That's what he said, but he filled up our water and we chatted with him for 5 minutes. And he told us that there are some restaurants for breakfast up in Genoa. So that's our destination now.
Genoa, Nevada holds an event every year since 1919 where the citizens raise money for the government by selling candy, food, and crafts. To me, it's like the opposite of welfare.
The Genoa Bar and Grill is the only thing showing as open on Google Maps right now.
My pouch closed? The little one?
Yes, closed. Just finished a great lunch at a little cafe in Genoa. I had a Reuben sandwich. Yum, yum. We needed something that was hot. I did not want to eat a bar or trail mix. Paul was feeling the same way.
Carson City is the capital of Nevada. I used to know all my state capitals as a kid, but those have been lost from memory. In 1880, 20% of the population was Chinese. They were brought over as laborers for the railroad. Also, Mark Twain lived part of his life in Carson City.
On day 5, we got our first tiny drops of rain on us going through Carson City here. We got some errands done, which was nice. Paul got a water bottle, I got a hose clamp so I can keep my kickstand rubber down, and Paul got a big 3-liter water pack for these long distances between towns. So we're happy with that, and we're headed to some hot springs. Our warm showers host told us to meet him there because he has to take care of some car mechanic issues, something like that. And when I told Paul that we were going to be meeting at a hot springs, Paul was like a kid in 1985 who found out he was going to get the Nintendo Entertainment System power pack with the power pad and the light gun and Duck Hunt and Mario Brothers and track and field. That's how happy he was. Giddy. See you at the hot springs. You know you're in Nevada when the laundromat I just passed has slot machines. A laundromat with slot machines in Carson City. To my left. Again, you're seeing the life of Transamerican cyclists. We are at the Carson City Hot Springs, and it looks like a pool, but the water's coming from some underground, hot spring, and it feels heavenly. Our warm showers host lives nearby and told us to kill some time here while he's taking care of something with his car. Yeah, and there's...
Let's do the daily recap. Scenery, 10 out of 10. We had more of the Sierra Nevadas to finish. And then even when we got down into the valley, going alongside Carson City up, I forget the name of the road that bypasses Carson City to the west-hand side. That was really spectacular. A lot of beautiful ranches. The scenery was high. Road conditions, mixed bag. Let's call that a 5. Difficulty, we had to climb this morning up to Carson Pass, but that was short because we did so much of the climbing the past couple days. So I would say difficulty today was a 4. And then what am I missing? Overall feeling of positivity. Let's bring that back up to a 9. Oh, that's fierce. That's like a knot. That is fierce.
This is our warm showers room for the night, sharing it with 3 people. I have to share a bed with Paul for the first time. The agreement is no spooning. And I get the outside here because I'm more prone to need the restroom in the middle of the night.